The major theme of this week's Parashat Tezaveh is the making of the beautiful garments, dazzling and glittering, which were the official uniform of Aaron and his children serving as priests in the sanctuary. The Torah gives detailed and nuanced instructions how to create each garment, its exact fabric, design, color, to the last detail. Which leaves us wondering, why did God command the making of special garments for the priests? Surely the focus should be exclusively on their character, their spirituality, not their appearance. Why is it so important? Perhaps the following story can shed some light on this conundrum. Someone once told the Alter Rabbi, Rabbi Zalman of Liadi, the first Chabad Rabbi, your Chassidim are fake. They behave in a way that is dishonest. They pray with apparent ecstasy, but they do not really feel the fire in their bones. They behave pious, but inside, they're just not there. The Rabbi meditated for a few minutes and then said, really? Is that the case? If so, the fate described in the Mishnah will befall them. He went on to quote the famous Mishnah which says, anyone who does not need to take charity but takes anyway will not depart from the world until he will become dependent on others. And he who is neither lame nor blind nor crippled, yet he pretends to be one of these, he will not die of old age until he becomes like one of these. The Rabbi then went on to explain what he meant. When a person behaves in a certain way, it ultimately creates an energy that affects him, both for good and for bad. So if, for example, one acts as if he's poor, he becomes poor. If one makes himself lame, he becomes lame, and so on and so forth. But the same works in the positive manner. If one behaves like he's spiritually rich, that will affect him to be spiritually rich. If he prays with intent and behaves piously, eventually he will become like that. So in a way, what the Rabbi was saying is, fake it till you make it. But the truth is it's much deeper than that. Because Kabala teaches us that when we are faking in matters of positivity and in areas of spirituality, in truth, we're not really faking. Because deep down, our inner self is pure and wholesome. So we're actually being true to our inner self, our soul. Now we can understand why the Torah has such a focus on the garments in this week's Parashat. The Torah is teaching us that our clothes, although external and sometimes superficial, nonetheless, if used properly, they can actually help us ignore the forces that are distracting our soul and empower us to realign our external life with our true inner life and potential. That is why kids in school wear a uniform. Pilots, policemen, soldiers, judges, they all have uniforms. Not because they can't do their job properly without the clothes, but because the clothes help them maximize their true potential. So the next time we go out to buy clothes, let's choose wisely. Let's choose the clothes that really bring the best of our inner soul out in the best possible way. Shabbat Shalom.